this is actually a men's small. I like the oversized shirts. I like cutting the neck, all the things. I am actually, your stencil packs come with these Teflon sheets. I'm actually going to use that to my advantage. I'm going to use it kind of like a 2-for-1 here, because I don't want glue or anything like that to seep through. So I'm going to stick that up in there. And any kind of Teflon, you know, if you have the craft Teflon sheets, that will work too. You could stick some cardboard, whatever, okay? Now with the decoupage varnish and glue, you always want to put a coat down before you do another coat. I'm trying to decide, normally I would fussy or use a water pen on this, but I'm honestly thinking, I cannot believe it, I never cut rice paper, but I think I am gonna cut it because it is going on the shirt and I just kind of want it, I don't want it all janky on the sides. I want it straight, nice straight edges. Just a little peekaboo of it here. Okay, so you kind of obviously want to gauge where you want it. And with the varnish and glue, try to keep it where you're putting your paper or your fabric. You could do this with fabric. I'm trying my best to make sure it's centered and straight. Okay. I'm not decoupaging this down yet, but I am going to let it be my guide. Let's see. I'm just trying to make my corners here. Okay, we're good. Okay, you hear that? And it will be machine washable for sure. Now, how many times you can wash it without maybe having to go back in and do another coat, I'm not sure. But I would probably most definitely recommend line drying it. I'm gonna get so how cute is he? Okay, we're gonna sit him over here. Out of the way. All right, you want to start with a flat surface. Your glass top. Natalie also suggests like even a cookie sheet. So every set of your stencils come with one of the Teflon sheets, and you will just need that when we go to actually transfer it, okay? So what do we have here? We are going to do believe. We're going to do the word believe on our Santa shirt. So all of the stencils are perforated. So you have the stencil, you have the backing, and then you have the transfer sheet all in one. So it's stick. I'm just going to lay it right on my glass, just right there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take, and these are designed to use the SS10 stones. Okay, so I'm just, you can pour them out in your tray or whatever, but if you have the little bag, we're just going to pour, you're just going to pour a bunch of stones right on top. Look at that. Look at all those stones. Just pour them on there. Then you have your little magic brush, okay? And you are just going to start going in circular motions with your stones. You see that? All we're doing, we're just taking this, we're running it right over that stencil in circular motion. And believe it or not, those stones are going to just flip up in those holes. Like, hello, truly magic, right? We'll get all of our excess stones up later. And you can see, you know, if you're like, oh, that one needs, you can see where you need to fill it in. Or you can use your fingers. Now all of your stones have adhesive on the back, designed to be heat transferable. I mean, obviously you see, you typically do this with Now this one is perforated as well, but be careful. It's not as, it's a little more sensitive than when you're pulling up your, you know, your actual stencils, because it's much thinner. But you're gonna have a sticky side and a non-sticky side. So you have your sticky heat transfer sheet here. Let's see. And we're gonna lay it down, immediately lay it down. Then you're gonna take your little magic brush or your fingers. I'm gonna use what I have. And you're going to rub, you're gonna rub that over just like that. You're gonna get your little, and we're gonna just slowly lift. And I know it's backwards, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna set that down for just a moment. And we just created our own heat transfer. We're gonna bring our shirt back over here. Okay. That is still a little damp. Holy moly, wowzers, Lori said. I love you, girl. Now we've got to, I thought about doing it down the side. You could do it at the top, you could do it underneath. I don't know, well, before we commit and lay it down. Now I have a heat press, which would be great, but I have a really big one, so I didn't bust that out. Miss Janice, you can, yes ma'am. So, you want to be careful with this, because you know your stones can shift. Well, I thought I wanted it there. What are y'all thinking? Or are you? Maybe right at the top? Do you think, I don't know, I kind of want it going down the side. Maybe this way. Yes, but that's okay. All right, so now we're gonna get our Teflon sheet, okay? And our iron. And I am just going to come straight in, iron on high heat. You don't want to do this because you don't want your stones to shift. You do want to give it a chance to cool. And then we're going to just slowly. Wow, those did not shift at all. So then we're just gonna slowly, don't get in a hurry. Remove your transfer sheet. These are reusable. Ta-da! Oh, how cute, right? Do y'all like that? I love that. I love that. I think that's really cute. I think I am. I wasn't gonna add color. I'm gonna add some very subtle color. I think I'm just gonna come in with some red rhinestones and put a few of the red rhinestones in the little holly berries right there. But the rest of them, we're just gonna leave him. I kind of like, I'm trying to get it where y'all can see better. I would model it, but you know, look, so we just took just a couple of those red stones and put up there in the little berries. I think that's so cute. It's simple, but I still think it makes a little bit of a statement. I love it. And I will go back in when you use the decoupage varnishing glue. And again, this one is textile. You do want to top coat it. Maybe even give it 2 top coats, okay? But let it dry. Just let it completely dry all the way. And you know, how cute would that be? Like, cut the neck out. You could put a little red tank top under it, have a little pop of red. You could put a red scarf with it. You know, whatever you want to do.
Totally Dazzled sells sparkling rhinestone wedding supplies. Check us out at totallydazzled.com. But before you do, click up here and download our free printable sparkle quotes. Or click down here and watch one of our other awesome tutorials.